Okay, so here's a quick demo on how to add an AI agent to a Lovable app in 5 minutes with VibeFlow. So here I created a very basic UI in Lovable that's not really functional yet because it doesn't have a backend implemented. So I can do anything I want with this interface, but there is not going to be any interesting behavior. What's cool though is that Lovable syncs your code with GitHub. So what I did was I logged in into VibeFlow with my GitHub account and I imported the same exact app I was working at in Lovable, so I could build my backend. We can see it here in the preview. It's the same app as before. I created a very quick template to add the database and the AI agent integration. So this visual flow is basically representing two different actions triggered by the frontend. The first one is a request towards an AI agent that is gonna store the response in our database. The second flow is a simple query. So we want to display the response of the AI agent in one of the UI elements. So we need some parameters in these nodes. So let's start from the AI agent node. Here it's asking for the system prompt. I'm just gonna copy paste it because I have it written here. And then it's asking for the OpenAI API key. Okay, and now we have to configure the front-end elements. So we want to select this button here, so the get me out of this button, to trigger the AI agent request. So we can select that element in the dropdown. And we need to pass the text that the user is inputting here, so this problem state. The second front-end element is going to be the one that is going to display the response of the AI agent. So in this case, we want to display it in this small section below the button. Great, so now we have our backend and we can just go ahead and sync to code. Okay, this gives us all the code diffs that we can accept. And it's going to trigger a redeployment of our application in the preview. Good. Now our app has the new backend, so we can go ahead and test it, and we can actually be quite creative here. So, for example, let's ask something. Okay, so we have an excuse to tell to both of the boyfriends. And now if we can push, so we can again sync our code to GitHub. So now if we go back to our original application in Lovable, we're gonna see an update. So we have an update from VibeFlow. We see the excuse that has been generated in VibeFlow, and we can go ahead and test the application from here. So we can ask something else. Here we are.